Hey YouTube, this is Jaws Killful coming back at you with another video. This video I have a special guest. This is my dog. His name is Milo. Love him. Love him to death. The dog. But anyway, as I was saying, in this video, I just want to get something off my chest that's been on my mind for honestly quite the last few months, and that is do women show more respect to higher status males than lower status males? Or do women show less respect to certain males than they do to others? Now, as we all know, women tend as a entire gender. I mean, now this doesn't go to all women, because not all women are gonna be the same way, but women as a whole tend to be very hypergamous. They tend to be very emotional and have some entitlement issues. When it comes to choosing a mate and choosing out a guy who they want to be with or procreate with, and they feel that they should get just that and nothing less. You get what I'm saying? And with this said, a lot of women, when they see a man that they don't find very, very physically attractive, or he doesn't have that, that personality that they dig or that they're attracted to, that whole swagger type nonsense. Swag. By the way, I thought this swag stands for simps. No, sorry, not simps. Seeking women approval greatly. That's what swag is, because only simps are obsessed with this whole swag. People who want to impress superficial women are obsessed with exuding swag and all that. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. What I was gonna say is, women will treat a man who they aren't attracted to less than they would a man that they are attractive to. The high status male, who probably has lots of money, or who's probably tall and is very muscular and has six-pack abs, and is outgoing, more extroverted. That type of man a woman will respect, and if she ever happens to be approached by that type of guy, she will be, she'll be happy. She'll flirt. She'll respect him. But on the other hand, say it's like a nerdy type of guy who may be a little socially inept, or a fat guy, short guy, a guy who probably is a little shy, or doesn't have that social status and is not popular. She will sometimes she'll not try to carry the conversation. She'll try not to talk to that guy or get involved with that guy, and sometimes she'll even just flat out disrespect him. She'll just flat out disrespect him, and that's what I have a problem with. Um, that's why I have a problem with most of you women out there. If a guy, if you are not attracted to a guy, he's not your type. He's not the type of person you would want to lay in bed with or go out with, whatever. I mean, whatever your main purpose of getting into a relationship is, you don't have to disrespect. You don't have to be disrespectful. Is what I'm trying to say. You don't have to. There's no need to be disrespectful. I mean, like, hey, if a guy is who you're not very attracted to is interested in you, why can't you just take it that, hey, it's it makes me feel better about myself that a guy is attracted to me. I mean, it may not be the type of guy you like, but hey, at least someone's attracted to you, right? At least someone's attracted to you. So I would think that that's something you should feel good about. You should feel good about that, and I don't see any problem with you being friends with a guy who you're not attracted to. I mean, be open. There's nothing wrong with a guy and a girl being friends, a man and a woman being friends. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nowadays, it's all about, the friend zone and, try to get into a relationship and don't get stuck in the friend zone. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Friend zone. That using the friend zone as a rejection line. That whole entire mindset in today's society is exactly the reason why a lot of marriages don't last and a lot of relationships don't work out, because we're so obsessed with getting into a relationship and getting intimate with a person instead of taking a chance to know them, and we're going real heavily by looks. I mean, I'm not saying that it's okay to have a physical preference in regards to looks, to have some preference to some extent. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have my own preferences too. I'm pretty sure a lot of guys do. Most guys, they have some preference, but don't be like over superficial with the looks. That someone has to look, this certain way. They have to look. They have to be stunning. They have to be a 10 or an 8 or a 9 in regards to looks, or it's a deal breaker. You know what I'm saying? Don't have that type of mindset. And this goes to both men and women, because both genders, they do tend to go heavily by looks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a biased person. I know that both genders have their preferences, and both genders go heavily off of looks. That's the way it is. I mean, I hope I can teach some people here something. I could open up some people's minds and have them go deeper than looks, especially a lot of women. 'Cause, as I said, women, they usually don't want to give like certain types of guys the time of day. So I hope that I could get through to some women and try to kind of open up their mind and at least be open to being friends with a guy that they may not find very physically attractive, or whose personality type may not be their first choice of what they would want in a man. That's all I'm trying to open up women to doing, being more open-minded instead of being like disrespectful and shallow. I mean, is it necessary to be rude to this guy just because he doesn't meet your list of expectations, or he doesn't fit he doesn't meet the criteria of what you think a man should be. You know, I mean, he's not filthy rich. You know, he's not a bad boy or a thug. You know, he doesn't have that. You know, he's not the type of person who likes to get himself into fights, who's confrontational and likes to just jump into fights. You know, I mean, you would why would you just disrespect a man because he's not like that? I mean, you women honestly respect a man who gets himself into fights a lot, who's quick to look for fights with people, or if something goes down, he's quick to the first thing he's quick to do is to initiate a fight. Think about getting into a fight instead of, you know, talking the situation over and trying to find another route rather than, you know, getting into a physical confrontation that could potentially end up being in, you know, in a person getting hurt or a person even, you know, possibly getting killed. You know what I'm saying? You respect men like that, right? But the nerdy guy who probably would have nothing but respect for you, you would, you know, laugh at. You'd probably probably turn the other way and run, probably run and get as far away from him as you possibly can, and write him off as a loser or a creep or a weirdo. You know, that type of man, you'll be quickly to label, you know. But the bad guys, you don't label, you don't find creeps. I mean, how do you women honestly feel comfortable with a guy like that? I mean, you have to be real screwed up in the head, no offense. You have to be real screwed up in the head to find that type of man attractive or to find him fun. You know, not because a man's a nice guy, it means he's necessarily boring, you know. And that's a misconception that a lot of females have, that, you know, a nice guy is boring, you know. They don't like to go out and do stuff. I mean, I'm a guy who likes to go. I actually like to go out and do stuff, you know what I'm saying? I like to do stuff. If I had a girlfriend, I would go out and do stuff with her. You know, I'd make sure she's, you know, not bored. You know, I may be a little quiet. You know, I may be reserved, but I actually like to go out and do stuff. You know, I do. And I see, you know, I would never put a girl into a relationship where she would feel bored, you know. But the type of the idea of fun that women nowadays have, it's kind of like a reckless type of fun, you know. And it's always about sex, you know. It's always about sex, you know. I mean, can women at least get their mind off sex for 1 minute, and, you know, try to look at other things that a relationship has, or a relationship entails? You know. Yes, I know you want, you know, you want the bad boy or the a-hole or the thug, because, you know, you think he's gonna be good in bed, yeah, or you think he's fun. He has that so-called edge, you know, and you respect that. Or the only time you'll give a nerdy guy the time of day is if he has a lot of money, and you're some gold digger. And it's the only time you'll give that type of guy the time of day. Sad. You know, good men get disrespected in our society. But anyway, I'm kind of running out of time on my camera. This is Josh Kilful signing out. Rate, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace out later.